Alex Jones reporting for Infowars.com. Well, the Trayvon Martin case that's been promoted by Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and others has completely collapsed and appears to be a hoax. It looks like Mr. Zimmerman followed him, and that was his only mistake. I think it was stupid, because that's always escalating things. But now there's witnesses that have been there from day one. The police didn't tell anybody about that. Trayvon Martin was on top of him, broke his nose, busted his head open. It looks like Martin's got all sorts of stuff in his past. The media has been showing photos of him when he's 12 years old instead of 17. Zimmerman, of course, was like 5'2", 5'3". Trayvon Martin, 6'3". So we now see this image emerging of the fact that what we were originally told is not the case. And haven't we seen that before with Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, two shameful people who are constantly race baiting and creating racial division, trying to raise money off this? The new Black Panther Party, who just are basically, in my view, Black Ku Klux Klan, running around calling for vigilante justice to get Zimmerman. The media piling on and calling the guy white when he looks more Hispanic, so whites can be bad. We saw that with the whole lacrosse team thing. They were totally exonerated. Turned out the whole thing was made up. Did we get an apology from Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton? No, we never do. Now, when cops shoot a black man in handcuffs in the back, who's completely innocent in San Francisco, it gets covered up. And you don't see people running around calling for riots. But whenever it can be about playing groups of Americans off against each other, the mainstream corporate media that wants to divide and conquer is there. But remember what happened with the lacrosse team at Duke. Well, now all of this is coming out. Let me show you right here some of the articles just to refresh your memory. Charges dropped in Duke lacrosse case. Totally exonerated, all made up. Here's the Drudge Report. New details emerge on Trayvon. Multiple suspensions from school, marijuana, graffiti, possession of burglary tool, jewelry. Cop Zimmerman says Trayvon decked him with one blow, hammered head on sidewalk. That's what witnesses, we learned a week ago, have been saying. Suffering broken nose, had injury to back of head. Former NAACP leader, who actually wants people to live in peace, accuses Sharpton Jackson of exploiting death. And he says the real problem is black on black crime. Yeah, that's the real death numbers. Mother seeks to trademark son's name. Cracker t-shirt hits Florida streets. And boy, I saw this. Why is it always okay to call white people names? Why is it always okay to do stuff like that? I'm sick of it. I mean, look at that. Puss ass cracker. It's supposedly cute and funny. So this is just completely and totally disgusting, and I, for one, am sick of it. Okay? And to watch tens of thousands of people in Orlando, in Dallas, in Chicago, in New York come out and protest in basically a hate white people event. Let me tell black folks something, okay? And I know we have a ton of black viewers and listeners who are great people and fully awake to the real threat, the global mega banks are destroying our society, the depression, the devaluation of the dollar, the wars, the troops breathing DU. But to the folks that are buying into this kind of mainstream media race pimping deal, this is about divide and conquer. The average white person is a guilt-ridden creature who hates themselves and wants to prove to black people that they love you. Okay? I mean, a large portion of whites voted to put Obama in office. So I'm sick of hearing this. And I told people they're putting Obama in so he can create racial division, not using this to heal old wounds, because the system doesn't want that. They want to continue to play people off against each other. So the Trayvon Martin hoax is imploding. Okay? It is imploding, and the former head of the NAACP is right. This is being used as a way to get people at each other's throats. It is only going to hurt relations in this country and hurt our economy as people don't work together. Because even if whites aren't racist, most of them, they start getting paranoid, thinking everybody, hates them. Again, that's the slogan of Infowars.com, because there's a war on for your mind. Finally, really bad news. Ron Paul suspects Supreme Court will rule monstrosity Obamacare constitutional. Yeah, they're getting the media preparation in place, getting conservatives ready. Oh, the conservative justices are probably going to vote for it. because it's so, conservative. Alito and Scalia, yeah, conservative. Big insurance companies owned by mega banks wrote the healthcare plan. It lets the feds take over healthcare, cut the type of care you can get, death panels, all of it, and makes 35 million people go buy insurance. So it was always sold as communism. It's not even communism. That's bad enough. It's fascism. And that's what we're facing here. And get ready for it. This is where the big banks run America and force us to buy their products and then don't even deliver real health care in the end. Paul Watson, for over a month, one of our great writers at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, has had an incredible chest cold. And he has to go to the National Health Service. It took him a month to get in. And when he got there, they gave him a little pack of, aspirin and stuff and didn't even do a swab to see what it was, and he's still sick. You can't just go see a private doctor. You have to have the government allow you to go see one that the elite go see, and it's up to them. That's what government health care is. All right, we'll be reporting on this on the radio today, 11 a.m. Central. If you don't have a local AM or FM in your area, I'm on channel 166 XM and the free audio streams at Infowars.com, video streams at PrisonPlanet.tv. Alex Jones signing off from the front lines of the InfoWar.